Kính thưa quý vị khán giả và cùng tham gia với chương trình Bệnh viện Nụ Cười ngày hôm nay. Trong chuyên mục Câu chuyện sức khỏe thì chúng tôi đã mời đến trường quay bác sĩ Wade Brackenberry, Tổng Giám đốc Phòng khám chuyên khoa trị liệu thần kinh cột sống Hoa Kỳ ACC. Và bác sĩ sẽ cùng trao đổi với chúng ta một chuyên đề rất phổ biến, một căn bệnh rất phổ biến hiện nay ở dưới văn phòng, đó là chứng đau lưng. Xin chào bác sĩ và rất cảm ơn bác sĩ đã dành thời gian cho chương trình hôm nay.
Xin chào Tảo, xin chào chương trình Bệnh viện Nụ Cười.
Thưa bác sĩ, có rất nhiều những đồng nghiệp của Phương Thảo hiện nay làm ở văn phòng thì thường hay than thở là mình có những triệu chứng như là đau đầu nè, đau cổ hoặc là đau lưng. Thì bác sĩ có thể cho biết là những cái triệu chứng gì khác thường xảy ra ở dưới văn phòng không ạ?
The office workers in Vietnam and actually everywhere in the world all suffer an epidemic of the same thing. Pain in the back, pain in the neck, headaches, and then of course pain that travels in their arms and legs.
Vâng ạ, trong số những triệu chứng mà bác sĩ vừa kể, những cái căn bệnh thường gặp ở dưới văn phòng thì thường là phổ biến nhất đó là bị đau lưng thì bác sĩ có thể cho biết là nguyên nhân vì sao mà thường dẫn đến chứng đau lưng ở những người làm việc ở văn phòng ạ?
You know, in the world today, people do something that they didn't do throughout history. People sit a lot, ngồi nhiều lắm, and if we take the thousands of years that human beings were on the earth, most of the time they were walking around in the forest, hunting with a blowgun, moving. And we find out that primitive man probably didn't have much back pain. Now, modern man sits all the time. The spine, when you take the spine, normally it should be curved like an S, okay? Now, if the spine has these curves, as we walk, it bounces like a spring. So we have a curve here, and we have a curve here. And so when a person runs and jumps and bounces, it springs. The moment we sit down, we lose the curve. That curve goes away. The moment you lose that curve, then instead of being like this, we get pounding. And immediately two things start to happen. One is degeneration, thoái hóa cột sống lưng, thoái hóa cột sống cổ. And the second is inflammation and pain, viêm cấp. And so the more we sit, the more this process goes. In America, we know that more than 8 out of 10 office workers suffer from pain every single day in their low back, and usually in their neck as well. Vietnam is probably similar, if not more.
Xin bác sĩ có thể cho biết là hiện nay thì chúng ta có những cái phương pháp cơ bản nào để có thể điều trị một cách hiệu quả đối với căn bệnh đau lưng của giới văn phòng ạ?
Okay, what's the effective treatment for? Okay, that's a really good question. The simple answer is stop sitting. Okay, but we can't do that. And what we have to do is actually not really look at what's the most effective treatment, because the treatment I do is the most effective. Chiropractic has been shown in every country to be the most effective treatment for correcting the back problem. Now the problem with it is I can get most people out of pain in 3 or 4 weeks. Most people have had pain for a number of years. Within 3 or 4 weeks, they're completely pain-free. However, if we get them better and they go back and sit all the time, gradually or after a few months, the pain's going to come back again. So the most important thing about any treatment is to have a plan, to have a goal. And so I always sit down with the patient and I say, okay, you've developed this pain over 4 or 5 years of sitting at the office. I'm going to treat you for a very short period of time. You're going to get better. Definitely, go te da. And then, what's going to happen in the next 5 years? And so we have to have a strategy. Part of that strategy is exercise. Part of that strategy may be changing the type of chair they sit in. Part of the strategy may be also changing to where they have a desk they stand at sometime and sit at sometime. But the most important thing is that we have a plan that works, that a person who's developing pain over many years can get completely better, usually through the chiropractic treatment. Chiropractic is the greatest treatment in the world for back pain. And then through exercise, change of lifestyle, and other counseling, that person can be better for the rest of their life. And that's a very good outcome.
Vâng ạ, vừa rồi thì bác sĩ cũng mới vừa chia sẻ với chúng ta những phương pháp điều trị khi mà chúng ta đã mắc căn bệnh đau lưng. Còn đối với những người mà chúng ta chưa bị hoặc là chỉ mới có những dấu hiệu nhẹ thôi thì chúng ta có thể làm gì để phòng tránh căn bệnh này thưa bác sĩ?
For people who don't have back pain yet, who are workers, and again, they're the minority. Most people who've already graduated from college and are working in the office already have some back pain. But if they don't, here's what I'd say is, one, find an exercise program you love. You know, if you like yoga, do yoga. If you like running and bicycle, do running bicycle. Take up some sort of exercise program. And again, something you like to do. Exercise, even generic exercise, helps a tremendous amount in preventing back pain and many other problems as well. Secondly, make sure that you get a good chair and that your workstation is right. You know, a person should have a chair that allows their back to sit back into the chair with a bit of curve. Their monitor should be at a height where they look straight ahead. Their hands should be just slightly lower than their elbows. The knees should be slightly lower than the rest of the legs. We have a formula for that. We have pictures that have all the measurements. That can also help a lot. And so exercise and sitting correctly can many times prevent a problem from starting in the first place.
Thưa bác sĩ, bên cạnh là việc chúng ta tuân thủ những lời khuyên về cái vị trí ngồi của chúng ta, về cái tập thể dục thể thao như thế nào, thì bác sĩ có thể cho thêm những cái lời khuyên về cái chế độ sinh hoạt hàng ngày nè, về dinh dưỡng, bữa ăn, cũng như là về thức ăn của chúng ta như thế nào để có thể mang lại cái hiệu quả tốt và có thể phòng tránh căn bệnh đau lưng ạ?
When we talk about food and exercise, probably of those two, exercise is the most important. You know, studies have shown in America that people who walk or run have a significant less incidence of back pain than people who don't exercise, about 50% less. People who do yoga have about 70% less back pain than people who don't do yoga. People who do gym exercise, functional training in a weight gym, have about 50% less back pain than people who don't. So the best type of exercises are usually walking, gym, running, even bicycling. And we can't really say one is better than the other, except that dancing and yoga seem to be a little bit better than other types of exercises. However, the most important thing is what we call ecology. If somebody wants to do something to prevent back pain and to have a better life, they should choose something they like to do. And you know, if you don't like yoga, don't do it. You know, if you love running, you know, now in Vietnam, many of my friends and even myself, we do marathons. If you love doing these type of exercises, do them. They also help the back. You know, if you like swimming, take up swimming. Get a coach. Learn how to do it right. And so we can't just say, okay, there's one exercise the best. Now that's different. If somebody has a back pain, it's very different. We have to prescribe very specific exercise to overcome the problem. But when I'm working with people to have what we call a long-term cure, I always say, you know, this needs to fit your life. It needs to be something that you look forward to, that you're happy. You know, if you're a beautiful young woman and you love dancing, you know, go take dance classes, because dancing is actually quite good for the back. You know, if you really love gym and you're like a kind of a sporty man, go to the gym. You know, that's what I do. You know, I'm 53. I still go to the gym 3 times a week. I still have muscles. I love it, you know, and I have no back pain. So I think that's the most important thing. As far as food, very simple rules of health. You know, cut down sugar. You know, cut down food that's inflammatory. Try to have enough protein. You know, eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. Just general rules of health apply. There's no real diet that makes backs better.
Vâng ạ, rất cảm ơn bác sĩ Wade Brackenbury, Tổng Giám đốc của Phòng Khám Chuyên khoa Trị liệu Thần kinh Cột sống Hoa Kỳ ACC, cũng đã trao đổi với quý vị khán giả và chia sẻ với chúng ta những thông tin rất là bổ ích về phương pháp điều trị cũng như là phương pháp phòng tránh căn bệnh đau lưng ở giới văn phòng. Một lần nữa thì rất cảm ơn bác sĩ ạ.
Xin cảm ơn Tảo, xin cảm ơn Chung.